big shout out to our mayor known as Kwame Kirkpatrick. One of the most talked about mayors in history is on Mason in the Morning show right now, and they talking about doing a movie on him finally and everything. I think they're gonna have Dr. Umar play him or whatever. But he said a guy from to do the Allstate commercials came up to him and talked to him and everything till you fell down and got back up and all that kind of stuff. That's a movie, you know.
Government. So I traveled.
I'm kicking that knowledge right
London. I got on Air Force One. I did all of that. I went to London, went to Paris. You know, dude from Linwood. I ain't never been out the country. You know, I'm in London, and I'm one of them guys. You know, like even I went to Israel. I was there for 9 days in Israel.
Wow.
But I'm one of them guys. I'm absolutely unafraid. So when I'm somewhere, I just go. I get a camera, and I'm one of them guys. I get it. Listen, I walk around. Hey, man, what's your name, man? Hey, young, where you from? You from America? You American, U.S.? Yeah, show me around. What y'all got around here? And so when I was doing that, I started having different kind of conversations with people, and I was exposed to so much more. And when I ran for mayor, they, you know, after the first year, they had people to watch, up-and-comers and all that in the Democratic Party. They asked me to be on the Democratic National Committee. I got on the Democratic National Committee. That's the DNC. I spoke at a few of those conventions. But I also saw the issues within the Democratic Party. You know, a lot of the issues with the Democratic Party, before we get to policy and how it's changed so much, it was because they only saw urban America as places that should vote for them. But marginal areas, they wanted to put money in, entrepreneurship money. They wanted to make sure programs are there. But in urban America, it was tough. That's why Coleman Young was fussing so much, because 90-something% of their vote was coming from here, but they weren't putting money into the city. And so the Democrats had a real problem with funding that. And so I was at odds. I got at odds with a lot of people within the Democratic Party fighting for Detroit. George Bush helped us with Harmon Gardens. George Bush released money for campus marshals. George Bush helped us with the riverfront. George Bush helped us with the transportation train coming down the thing, his administration. And so all we needed was what we had with Clinton. Dennis Archer, Mayor Archer, had a great relationship with the Clinton administration, and he had access to government. But after, you know, we started seeing the different things happen, we didn't have that kind of access. And so I had it with the Bush administration. And so it showed me something. I always was able to get along with both sides of the aisle. But, you know, I was leader in the state house, so I had to negotiate on behalf of the Democratic caucus. But I had to work with Republicans to do it. So I had to find somebody. And just so everybody knows and hearing out there, they ain't mad at each other like they playing on TV. I mean, I've been to their houses. You know, we sit up and fish. The first time I went, I had to go up and deer. I never shot a deer, but I went deer hunting a couple times. It was the most boring thing ever. And I was sitting in a deer blind one day. What's that? That's a blind is sitting up and they build like a little tree house.
Oh, okay,
thing.
okay,
And they sit up in the thing and they wait for the deer to pass. I was like, this ain't hunting. Y'all killers. You know what I mean? They got the bait down there on the thing. So the deer come up and eat. Oh my gosh. That's the I said, this what y'all do out here? The deer comes and eat the bait and then they just be like, that's crazy. Y'all straight killers. But